Dick's at 6. Yeah, Sports Direct at much lower. Yeah, so you think they could replicate their UK margin? Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I, if I was Cargill, that's what I'd say. Look, guys, this is the target. This is what we have to do. But
why were Finish Line so far off the pace?
Just because it's a kind of, I'm not saying
it sounds too easy that you suddenly rebrand or not rebrand.
Oh,
suddenly
there's a lot.
You spend a bit of capex, you smarten up the stores.
People think it's easy, but it ain't easy. You've got to have the right people to deliver that. And,
I'm just. I guess it sounds like you buy Finish Line, you invest in it in the stores, you make them look a bit like JD stores, you put a bit more better product in there, and hey presto, you go from a 3 to an 8% margin. That just sounds too simple and too easy. Otherwise, it would have been done by Finish Line, right? I mean.
Well, no, Finish Line don't have the skill set to do that.
But I mean,
and nor do they have
replicating replicating a JD store concept doesn't seem that it's that particularly difficult to do, right?
You wouldn't do it under the Finish Line name. It's a bit more staid, isn't it? It's a bit more. It just it's not as cutting edge. It's buying a Ford against buying a Ferrari. It's just not.
But then again, you put JD there and you've got brand risk. Well, there is no brand, so you have to build the brand. So I don't know.
I think as you say, the way they'll build it. Yeah, I'm not saying you're going to get 8% year one. It could take 4 or 5 years, but depends how long you're in for. If you're in for the long term, I think it's a great move. You might have to.
Okay.
That's the way I look at it. And from memory, I think that's how Fidelity look at things.
No, it is. I'm just trying to challenge and understand that what they can do to it. Obviously they're going to have better relationships with Nike, get better product. Same with Adidas. You have the stores looking better, but I'm just finding it hard to sort of comprehend how that will just sort of change the performance so materially in what is a challenged retail environment. That's I guess where I'm just sort of getting to. But no, I hear what you say. I mean, clearly if they can deliver and replicate half the success in the UK, it's going to be a great deal. They haven't paid much for it at all. Just I have a couple of other random sort of questions. I just wanted to understand when you're rolling out stores, just what the sort of ramp up looks like in terms of break even, how the profit margin evolves, sales densities evolve versus your sort of mature. How does that happen over 3-4 years? Just so I understand.
So normally what would happen, and in terms of cash generation, so first of all, you're going to get, if it's a brand new store, you're going to get a pretty big slug of capex. So in cash terms, you've lumped a lot out, and
roughly percent of sales, roughly on a big store, 10,000 square feet store. I mean, what would you be spending?
I mean, JD do their stores particularly well, and if they're doing a store, they would, if they're doing, you'd be, you could spend $1 million easily.
Really? Okay, on a 10,000 square foot store.
Oh yeah, easily.
Okay.
Yeah, easily.
And as a percentage of sales, that'd be as a percentage of your year one sales, that would be, or even of your mature sales, that could be 10% roughly.
Depends. I think that just in terms of, I mean, it depends. You see, if you get a store that needs completely gutting and you have to put in new aircon, you have to put in new flooring, you have to put in if you get a shell, you can spend a lot more. But if you get something that was existing, which already has some space, and you're taking space that somebody else has, it makes a big difference. So, you can stretch those figures both ways from that number that I gave you. Well,
and your sales per square foot, how would that, in terms of, say, if you say maturity is year 5, or I mean, what is maturity and how quickly do you typically get there?
Basically, what you'd be looking, if whatever your year 1 is, you'd be looking first full year from day of opening. You'd be looking to, in year 2, grow that by at least 20% year 2, and then on top of that, probably year 3, you'd be